Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Sunday Night Live with crafting tonight. Back to Sunday Night Live. My name is Kelley Farley, and I'm an independent Stampin' demonstrator in Auckland, New Zealand. And tonight we're going to make this cute little card that kind of opens and then opens, and then we've used the. And then if it's left open like that, it's quite a cute little, quite cute. I've left a blank piece here, and you could make this into, or this part into a little gift card holder if you wanted to. So let me just get myself set up. A little gift card holder if you want it. That is very loud, sorry about that. Okay, Heidi's there. Alison, you made it. I'm sure that's Alison. I hope you're doing alright, Alison. Hi, Glennis. So I have these colours are kind of, some of my go-to. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Lisa. These colours are kind of my go-to. So I thought I've just noticed that that's sticky on there. So I need to, hi, Angela. I need to just kind of, just arrived. Oh my gosh, that's dedication, isn't it? Hope the trip was alright down there, Alison, and the flight was okay. I know you were feeling a little bit uneasy about that, so I hope that went alright for you. So the one I'm going to demonstrate with is pushing me a little bit out of my... Hi, Lisa. You are so right, Glennis. All my favourite girls. So I'm using Pale Papaya. This is not a colour that I choose to use very often, but I've decided I wanted to use the, what is this paper? The New Horizons paper, which sadly is not carrying over to the new catalogue, which is really, really, really sad. So if you like this and you haven't got around to getting it, I suggest that you kind of get on and get it. I haven't got much left, but... so there's lots of, these were hand-painted watercolours that one of the Stampin' Up! Concept artists did, so they're just beautiful. So I'm using that one. Am I using that one? Oh yeah, those two. So as you can see, I've used a couple already, and they just make amazing backgrounds, and you actually don't need to do too much to them to make a nice quick card. So for those of you who have just arrived, we're making this card, and it's got a little fold out piece like this, so you can write on the inside here. It's got another piece of the designer series paper. When that's closed, it's actually a continuation, which is quite cool. I've also used a little bit of the pearlescent paper. I'm not sure if you can see that underneath the, let me see if I can get it in the light. No. Oh, a little bit of shimmer there. So it's a pearlescent white behind the thank you, and it is just a standard base. You could though, like it's just actually like a base cut in half because it's only one sheet. Evening, Mary. I don't know what, you're tongue-tied. Nice to have you join us, thank you. Yeah, so they are really pretty, but you could make it as a standard card if you wanted to write inside there and then just decorate the inside of it. Like I said before, you could make this, and I'll show you how to do it. You could do one of these panels as a gift card holder as well. And then you could make this into a normal standard 10-fold card. You could have it going this way, or this way probably, and have them opening up like that. There's lots of options, but you could definitely have this as a 10-fold card, and then where you can write in, and then your inside is the gift card holder. Just have it this way, or you have it this way, and that's just a matter of, it seems a waste putting it on top of that, but it would just be, if I show you one here, you would get a piece that fits inside there, and it's slightly shorter, so you'd probably cut off 1/2 inch. And then I would make sure that your gift card fits in there first, in between that. And remember, you've got a glue glue part or a dimensional, which would make it a little bit easier to get it in and out. And then just cut a half circle out of there, and then you can pop that on and you'll have the gift card, obviously not on that flat, but on this one or the bottom one. So that's another option with it. So yeah, quite a versatile card. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's really quite cute, and actually nice and quick. So I'll pop that to the top there. We're going to use Pale Papaya. So we've got a piece of Pale Papaya. This is 5 7/8 and by 4 1/8, which is basically a quarter of your A4 card. Alright, so if you were to cut your A4 card in half and then in half again, that's what you end up with. And then you've got a piece of cardstock. Now this again is the same, it's the same width as this. So it's the 4 1/8, and then I've cut it. I did my first one to 9, but I've cut this at 8 7/8 because it just makes it easier to fold up a little bit. And then designer series paper would be 3 7/8 by 4 and what would that be? I'm going to cut it for you anyway, so we'll see. And then I've got another little piece which is 3 7/8, and that's by 2 1/2, 2 3/4. Okay, so let's start with, we've got our base panel. We're just going to pop that to the side. Our long strip, which is almost 9 by 4 1/8, and we're going to pop that in, and we're going to pop it in at 3 and the score, and then at 6. So that's at 3 and 6, and then you'll see why I've left the bottom one slightly at that. So on, let me see that on the. So I've gone up to these 2 marks here before the 9. All right. So it's 8 7/8, and it just gives you a little bit of room, because otherwise, if you leave it as 9, it'll bow when you fold it. So now it'll sit flat. Okay. Sorry, I've got a bit tongue-tied. So we're just going to score that and make sure that we have it going the right way. So now you've ended up with a piece that is a panel that is 3 inches wide by 4 1/8 wide. So our designer series paper is going to fit just inside here. So we've got 5 7/8, so it'll be 5 and I might cut the green side off. So 5 7/8, which is here. I'm going to come up 1/2 inch, which is the, yeah. So 5 5/8. It is. Hi Sandra. Remember, is Andrea watching? Keep all your scraps. Great cards with scraps like that. Look up Bruno Bertucci's Scrappy Strip. Yeah, so all your little bits that you cut off, keep them. Now I want to kind of keep this Pale Papaya, and I want to keep as much of that as I can. So what I'm going to do is I need it at 3 7/8. So I'm just going to pop it in there and see where that takes it. And no, I've done the wrong one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I want this soft one on the background. Otherwise I lose too much of that paper on here. So I'm going to pop that one on there like that. So that is 5 5/8 by 3 7/8. And then this one I want to use on here. So I'm going to have part of it like that. So it's about, what did we say, it's 3 7/8 this way. want to put some, this bit, I'm going to trim a little bit from the top, just so I've got less white on the front. And hopefully I've cut that, and I haven't cut it too short. I think I might have. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going to have a bigger border. So I want 2 3/4. And that's going to go here. So I might trim the side just to make it a bit even. And then this piece here is going to go on the inside here, which needs to be trimmed as well. Just to here. And just put up a little bit so it trims a little bit off. Okay, and then both of them I'm going to trim down. That's slightly bigger. That's why, because I went to half and not 3/4, but that's okay. It will work. So I'm going to pop that there, and I want to take that down to 3/4. That one the same. Sorry, talking to myself, which isn't really useful. So I'm going to have that one on the front, and then on the inside I'm going to have this piece here. Okay. Now, because this is slightly shorter, it doesn't matter that it's got that out of the way. So what we're going to do is start with our back piece. We're just going to, that's pretty too. Oh. Uh-oh. I did this with my other one. Like, do I like that one better or do I like this one better? This one. Okay, ladies, tell me. Do we go that? So when it's closed, it obviously will look like this. And it will have this on the front. And I'll have the blue. Or do I go pale papaya? I actually think I like the other way. What do you think? I think it kind of gets lost in that. Whereas it kind of links to that green, those green mountains in the background. I think that might be a better option. I just put a little bit of white behind that too. So I'm going to do it this way. Thanks, Angela. Angliness. Back on black. Oh, you mean put it on black, Lisa? No. Yeah, it probably would look really, it would look really cool on that. I just haven't got any out and I'm conscious of keeping you guys too long. Alright, so I have got this white piece, which because my designer series paper is slightly smaller than what I had planned, I'm going to pop that on there like that. Just give it a little bit of lift and fill up the frame a bit more. And I have got another piece of this that I can stick inside. Oh, I thought the colour was black. No, that's okay. Sorry, it's dark green. It does look black actually in the camera. Your eyes aren't that bad, Lisa. It does look black. Alright. Okay, so then we're going to pop this one on the inside. I want this one on the inside so that when you open it, you've got that message. It's not a blank piece, but obviously that is creator's license. You do what you like and what you think your recipient might like, to be honest. I think it's my camera. I think my phone is kind of... oh, that's no good, Lisa. Goodness, I think my phone is starting to die. I say that very quietly because I don't want it to do that while I'm in the middle of doing the class. So that's going to be like that. Now, when I put my other one together, I kind of thought, actually, it needs a bit of ribbon. or something to keep it kind of closed, because when the very quick photo that I saw of this one, she had some really cool magnets. I don't have them. So I'm thinking I might pop some evening evergreen, or maybe some white. Let's go white. That is, I think the evening evergreen might be too dark against the pale papaya, so we'll go with white. And this is the white crinkled seam binding ribbon. So you could use linen thread as well. I'm thinking just kind of like here. I'll just tie this. Especially if you're putting, if you're going to turn it into a gift card holder, you probably want it tied or sealed somehow, because otherwise it might fall out. You would hate for your gift to fall out before you get it. Right, this is really soft, so I'm finding it a little bit difficult to get a grip on. That's okay. So that's our ribbon. Put it on this way, which is upside down. I feel like I'm being quite cack-handed today and tongue-tied. Not a good look for teaching a class, but it's okay. Hopefully you ladies will forgive me. And then we'll slide that down. But it just gives me an idea of how much I need to have on there. So I'm going to just trim that off. So I'm looking at, yeah, you're probably right, Lisa. I'm quite looking forward to the fact that we only have 4 days left, and I'm actually only teaching 3. My brain is tired now. Okay, so that is 17-ish. So about 23, 24 inches long. Or, what's that? About 12 inches is 30 centimetres, about 40 centimetres long. Alright, so I'm going to pop this on the back, and I'm just going to secure it with a piece of tape. Oh, nice. We've got garden to table tomorrow, and then, which is 2 blocks at half the class each. And then I've got meetings all day Thursday, so won't be in there. Well, most of Thursday, and then ICT and stuff. Okay, so if I pop that, sorry, I'm just measuring that and getting it about centre. I'll pop that on my tape that I've got there, so that it holds it in place, so that when I pop that over, it's done. And then I'm just going to, yeah, I know, Heidi, 4 days. Well-deserved holiday for everybody, and I do feel like it's nice. Most people are going to get a couple of days holiday, and if they're anything like Matt, they've worked out how to get 11 days for very few annual leave days that they have to take off with the stat days and stuff. So we pop that in there. So just wait for that to kind of take hold. Doesn't that look pretty when it's open like that? Take hold, and then we're going to put our little, whatever call it, in there. So you could stamp, yeah. I heard them on the radio talking about it, and I wondered to myself how many. That's cool. Is that your class, Heidi, or is that your whole school doing the egg hunt? That's pretty cool. Okay, so you could stamp in here if you wanted to. I've left it blank because it's space to write in. You could also pop one on the back here to write on. That is very cool. Did they go and get their eggs from the warehouse and get them half price? We did yesterday when we got our eggs half price. So I brought some for the kids. Now, what's our design? I'm thinking I might pop a... No, I'll just put thank you. Oh, I'll put these little flowers. Okay, so I've got these dies here. I just bought, and I think I used them on one of the ladybug cards. I've decided I'm going to keep them, but they are super cute. Oh, that's really nice, Heidi, that they did that. They're called Iconic Dies, and they've got this really eclectic mix of bits and pieces, which I haven't checked to see if they're still available. But 2 little mushrooms, the fern, which I thought was really close to a silver fern, a couple of leaves, a couple of flowers, a branch, bird, and a bee. So they're quite nice little accents on cards. So I'm going to pop that through on some, I'm going to do, let's do them all on the white, and then I'm going to use a bit of pale papaya and a piece. This is a, if you haven't seen these before, they're the, cut a strip actually. These are our what are they called? Adhesive sheets. Sorry, words are escaping me, which is not good. I have to go to school now. Alright, so I'm just going to peel the backing off and put that through the middle of my card. Then I can a little bit more. These are so much easier to use than the ones that we had before, because they come in a 6 by 12, but they're actually separated into 3 sections, so you can actually get your sections off a whole lot easier. So I'm just going to pop that on there like that, and I'm going to use these. Had these since like January and I haven't used them. So they are thank you, and so they're the actual letter die, the word dies, and then the bubble behind them. They say you've got thanks, you are amazing, and they've been carried over. They go with that butterflies, amazing silhouettes. Yeah, the bee's really cute. So I'm going to use some more of that pearlized. I'm going to just snip this, pop some adhesive sheet on the back of this, because it'll just make things a whole lot easier. The downside of cutting it is that then you can't find where the start is. Okay, so just pop a little bit there, and then should have put my strip down first. Never mind. I'm showing you not what to do, I'm showing you how to. This is not what you do. You get this cut first in the size that you need it. Okay, so I'm going to do the letter outlines in that. I'm going to do, you know what, I'm just going to use another bit. Those ones, that one, I'll do the flowers on that one too. On there, and then I'm going to do those on, where did I put it? There. Do that. I don't want the S, so I'm going to go over a little bit there so that the S comes off. And I'll do the same on this one. I think, if I'm right, it doesn't go all the way anyway. So I'm going to bring in my little... Now, if anyone's got one of these, it took me a little while to figure it out. I used to get really frustrated, and I think I've done it on here and I got frustrated. But you need to alternate, which seems a little bit weird, but you need to kind of alternate your plates, stagger your plates, sorry, not alternate them, so you've got not lined them up exactly on the edge where they should be. And that makes things a little bit easier to get it through, because I was finding that it was getting jammed. Well, not jammed, but it just was obviously too wide for it to go through. And now it's so easy. And it would be a whole lot easier if I used my right hand and not my left, because I'm right-handed. Okay, so put those there. And you get these ones in here. Through. To see how bloody hell, put it too far over. Should have just cut the whole thing. Now I have to put it back in again. So it doesn't move. So I probably should have... Oh, I've done it again. Alright, I'm not putting that on. I'll put it on later. Let's just do these. And the flowers. And I'll put my mushrooms on later. Because you don't need to sit there watching me mess it up for a third time. So, here is where I was going to put my mushrooms. Like that. In the white pearly stuff, which I've done here, which you can see. I don't know how well you can see the pearly shimmer, but it's quite pretty. Alright, so my mushrooms will go there. I will pop them there and show you in the video. And then I'm going to do this up. People, I see I've lost people now because I've just been fluffing about. So that was a bit of a disaster. But anyway, thank you for sticking with me, you ladies that are still there. Much appreciated. And we're just going to take the edge of, right at the end here is the adhesive backing. And actually, put that there, like that. And then the same with the U. And just find an edge that's a bit more open. There we go. And then we'll put the U over here. And then these cute little flowers. Up there. I lost one. That would be right, wouldn't it? Lost one. Oh, hey Arlene. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you for ages. one there, and somewhere there's my third one. Oh, it's still in here. So we pop those out and then rip off the tape. And let's put it over there. I'll put it underneath, because if the ribbon's open then that's okay. I'll come back with the, oh, the U's there, isn't it? The U worked. So I just need the thing. So you'll see it, what it looks like. So with this it's quite easy to rip, so just gently, once you've got it off, hold your two pieces, but just like gently pull it apart, because it will rip off. Okay, and so this is now super sticky, and I can move this, and just that little tiny bit of white behind it just lifts it so nice. Alrighty, so we will have a think. Let's pretend. We'll pretend we've got all of the letters and things that we need. And I'll pop that there so that you can see how that goes. I don't really need to take that out, but it's annoying. So you can't see through. So thank you and pretty flowers, and then this is our other one without the ribbon, and I've put the bird on the front there, and then those are the mushrooms inside. When you open it, you've got your, if you open this, you've got, again, you could decorate this part too. You could put another piece up the front, or you can leave it as it is. Alright, so here we go. Thank you for persevering, ladies. It's 8 o'clock, so let's get over to the random wheel. Now, when I went live, we had 4 lovelies that have posted their card. Thank you to Andrea, Sandra, Angela, and Glennis. Good luck, ladies. I'm a little bit out of shot. There we go. Here we go. Angela, congratulations again. Thank you very much for taking part and for posting your card, and also the card in a box that you didn't get a chance to do, you've posted that and it was lovely as well. So thank you for going back and popping that in. It's really nice to see, even if you don't do it that same week. Please feel free to post it and just share. Everyone loves when we share, and that is the whole idea about Stampin' Up, is inspiring others to share their creativity with others. And what do they say? A card is a hug with a fold in the middle. So on that note, I send you a hug for Sunday night. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your short week, being Easter. I will be back on Wednesday night at 7:30. I'd love to have you join me, and I will post a picture of the cards up once they're finished, along with the measurements for the materials for you to have a go doing it. I look forward to seeing your amazing creations, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye for now.